What's up YouTube, and welcome back for another video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different on my channel. I'm going to be doing a review of the new NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and my foundation color is in New Caledonia Deep 2. Now when I first got this, I made a huge mistake not paying attention, and I was ready to take this stuff back to the store, but I'm gonna get into all that with you guys. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting out with a YouTube favorite, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now, at first, when I first used the NARS makeup, I actually used a primer that I typically use for all my other foundations, which are not matte foundations, and that is the Ultra Matte Primer. I made the horrible mistake of using this primer the first time that I applied this matte foundation, and when I say my face felt like glass cracking, like that is an understatement. My face, like when it went on, I was like, okay. And after a few minutes, when it started to set, yeah, my face felt like an eggshell, like a brown eggshell. And it just I was ready to walk this stuff right back up in the store and tell them, nah, y'all gotta get my money back for this. I can't even mess with that. I like the color so much that I want to give it another try. So the second time that I used it, I didn't use any primer at all. I know that's like a no-no, but I didn't use a primer. And I really enjoyed it, and I guess it's because my skin is combination, so it can be dry, it can be oily. It just depends on me. So anyway, I really liked it when I didn't use it with a primer. So I figured I'd give it like another chance, you know. And I just looked at it, and then I realized I'm like, I'm messing up. My other foundations are not matte foundations, so I'll use the matte primer. So now that I have a matte foundation, I gotta use a hydrating primer. So lesson learned. And I'm really loving the milk primer. Now before I did this, I am starting off on a freshly washed face, and I did rub some Drunk Elephant facial oil, only marula oil, on my face before I got started. So let's pat it, get it tacky. I guess, I don't know. I'm just doing some stuff. So I just put a little bit on here because a little bit does go a long way. If you put too much on your face, you will look crazy. So just start out with a little bit, and I like to use my fingers like the commercial show. I know a lot of people use like a brush and all that, but can y'all see that? Like I like to use my finger and kind of just do like they say, work it from the inside of your face to the outside of your face, you know. And like it's covering up like this spot, this hormonal spot that just won't seem to go away. You know, it's covering it up. So I rock with it on that, off the cuff of that alone. Yeah, see, let me cut the light up. Don't mind these drips on my clothes, y'all. It's snowing outside and I had to go outside. But yeah, so, and I am gonna fix like how it's applied with the wet beauty blender. Right now I'm just trying to like get it like all over my face. Remember, this is in the color New Caledonia. I done got lazy now. I'm just gonna stamp my face and yeah, sometimes I get a little lazy because I know I'm gonna fix it on the back again. But you see how that little bitty drop has, you know, done like a lot of my face. It did my nose, did this side, it did my forehead. and part of over here on this other side. I know right now when you go to Sephora, they make you stand in these long lines now. I hate that. And when I went in there to get this and to get the primer, I'm waiting in the line. And this lady, who's, I guess she's like, shit, I don't know, the line leader or some mess that worked there. She sees another woman and her kids in front of us, and she's constantly giving them updates. They're not asking for updates. She's constantly giving them updates on how long it's gonna be before they get into the store and all of that stuff. And you know, they're like, okay. So finally one person came out, but this lady and her 2 daughters were able to go in, and you know, which is fine. And then I was next. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. She asks me, you know, what I'm coming to get. So I tell her the Rihanna skincare and some Urban Decay all-nighter non-matte, because that's another thing I messed up with too. And so obviously I know what I'm coming in there to get. And she's like, okay. And she said something, and I asked her, you know, I leaned kind of in, and I asked her, I'm like, huh? And she kind of runs in another direction. So I'm thinking like, okay, well maybe I got close to her, you know, maybe this is a COVID thing. So I didn't say anything else. I didn't think she said anything important. Next thing I know, she grabs her little handheld and she goes to this couple behind us. And you know, they're also knowing what they want. So she's calling it in inside the store, and she's punching it in on her little handheld and whatnot. And you know, she's getting them taken care of. Mind you, I already told you what I wanted. You said nothing, and you act like, you know, you kind of ran away like I had like a disease or something. I don't know. So then they come out with these people's stuff, and you know, put it in a bag for them and ring them up and check them out, and they get out the line. I'm still standing here. So she goes to try to help the next person behind, who was behind these people. So at this point, I'm irritated. I got attitude. So I asked her, I'm like, why are we standing here, but yet these other people are like, you know, getting ready to go? Oh God, I love this foundation. It's so natural looking. So anyway, we're like, you know, why are we still standing here? And she's like, you want to go in the store? I'm like, when did I say I wanted to go in the store, lady? Like, when did I say that? Oh, I thought that's what you said. You thought that's what I said. I'm too loud not to be heard. That's what. So I don't understand when people say that they don't understand me. I'm too loud not to be heard. So anyway, I'm like, no, I did not say that. What I said was, I wanted the Rihanna skincare line, and I wanted my NARS. I wanted my not my NARS, I had already bought my NARS. I want my Rihanna, I wanted my milk primer, I wanted my Urban Decay all-nighter. That's it. I obviously knew what I wanted. And she oh, it's no problem, it's no problem. So then she's you know, she's kind of like trying to avoid me at this point, because I guess I'm pissed off. And I'm trying to see, I don't want this to look washed out. Hold up, y'all. That's better. Okay, so y'all see how this looks. Boom. Y'all see that hormonal line is gone. And see, it's like medium coverages. I guess you can build on and make it like a full coverage or whatever, but I just put on one layer, which is like 2 drops, as y'all saw. It's medium layer, and then I just took like the beauty sponge and kind of like, you know, blended it in to make it look more natural. I love this foundation. It looks so natural. This is a more accurate look of my face. And yeah, I mean, it's snowing outside, but I still unfortunately have to go out, so I do have to make myself look decent. So I am gonna unravel my twist. But yeah, so the first time that I bought this foundation, I ended up using it with my mattifying primer, because all of my other foundations are not matte foundations. So I always had a mattifying primer so I wouldn't look shiny. And I messed around and bought this foundation, not remembering that, Drea, you don't use dewy anything because you are oily most of the time. I have a matte primer and it looked terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I went in there for this right here. This is not the matte. I walked out some kind of way with ultra matte. So when you mix this with this with this is a recipe for disaster. We have an ultra matte setting spray, a matte primer, and a foundation that's matte. This is the mistake that I made the first time, because I was just in such a hurry to get this because I really wanted it, and my face definitely paid the price because I felt wind beat very badly wearing this stuff. So don't be like me, pay attention, because like sometimes we get stuff and we blame the primers or the products, but a lot of the times it be stuff that we didn't pay attention to. That's why like sometimes you'll try something the first time, you absolutely hate it, and then the second time you'll love it. And it just be like little stuff like that that kind of like gets by us the first time, that makes our first experiences with things bad. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. But my natural hair is popping. My wig's still out on Christmas vacation. They ain't came back off break yet, so I'm still wearing my hair out for right now. But my natural hair is popping. It's popping. It's popping. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Hey. Yeah, my hair normally don't be turned out like this, so I'm kind of happy with it. Yeah. Yes. Gucci. Okay, so I got like an effortless look on my face. Like I said, this is medium coverage. I could put a little bit more because I can see my hormone discoloration a little bit, but I won't because I want it to look natural. And most people that know me and see me in real life, they associate this with me anyway, I'm sure, because it's been there for like a long time, like since middle school. So it ain't going nowhere. But tell me what y'all think about this foundation. Tell me what y'all think about this natural hair popping, okay? Okay, y'all see this? Okay, Design Essentials, baby, yes. My hair normally be fluffy, y'all, so this is actually a new experience for me as well. This is how my makeup turned out. This is how my natural hair twist out turned out, and I hope you guys like it, because I do. My hair normally does not turn out this good. I mean, y'all, I'm popping, y'all, with the jerry curl. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you are in the color New Caledonia, please comment down below and let me know what you think of the color, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.